Welcome back. Now we're going to answer that Crossfire quiz. Monica Lewinsky was actually 22 when she started the affair with Bill Clinton. Now, it seems to me that some of my Republican friends actually want to relive 1998. Even before Monica Lewinsky wrote this Vanity Fair article, the Republican frontrunner for 2016, Senator Rand Paul, was already using this tired, ancient scandal as an excuse to attack the Clintons. Listen to this.
Democrats can't say, oh, we're the great defenders of women's rights in the workplace, and we will defend you against some kind of abusive boss that uses their position of authority to take advantage of a young woman, when the leader of their party, the leading fundraiser in the country, is Bill Clinton, who was a perpetrator of that kind of sexual harassment.
Okay, so we can talk about definitions of sexual harassment, which he clearly does not know. However, let's just talk about the reality of the Republican Party. They desperately need to attract younger voters. That's what they need. Guess what? The 18-year-olds who are going to be voting for the first time in 2016, they were in diapers the year when the Monica Lewinsky scandal broke. That's the year they were born, okay? They care about this scandal about as much as they care about Frank Sinatra, all right? Even back in 1998, the Democrats actually picked up seats the year Republicans went on this bench last time. But some Republicans just never learn.
Can I just tell you, I think Rand Paul is thrilled to hear you call him a front runner. That's the breaking news here.
That's exactly what the polls show. Anyway, look, welcome back. This is the Crossfire. We got Ruth Marcus. We got Penny, Young, Nance. I'm going to go to you first. Something about the Clintons just drives Republicans nuts. Listen to this. The past couple of days, past couple of weeks, we've heard conspiracy theories now coming from the right wing. Chelsea Clinton is pregnant. Why? Because it's about Hillary becoming president. There was a guy on Fox that said that Hillary Clinton deliberately knocked herself on the head so she wouldn't have to testify about Benghazi, which is totally ridiculous. Somebody said that the shoe that was thrown, that was all staged. And now you've got Lynn Cheney saying stuff like this about this recent Vanity Fair article. She says, I really wonder if this isn't an effort on the Clintons' part to get that story out of the way. Would Vanity Fair publish anything of Monica Lewinsky that Hillary Clinton wouldn't want in Vanity Fair? What is wrong?
Really a fair question.
Well,
what is wrong with the Republicans?
They do care about Gwyneth Paltrow, but they probably don't care about Hillary Clinton. We know that. No, well, you know,
these
look.
Crazy conspiracy theories.
We're going to keep you off the blogs, first off, and secondly, I would say that you know, I think timing is everything. I don't think they hate it that it's out now. I don't know that they could control that, but I don't think they hate it. They don't like being reminded, but they know it's going to be a part of the conversation. Right, they'd be foolish not to actually get it over with and have it now.
Lynn Cheney is conjuring up this world in which Hillary Clinton, or one of her many minions, calls up Monica Lewinsky and says, this would be a good time. And come on. I do agree that this is actually, Rand Paul is making a big mistake. You should encourage him
to do more
keep doing more of it. Exactly.
Well, let me
raise it every time you get.
Everyone at this table that Republicans didn't write the Vanity Fair article.
Right. No, but I do think the timing of it is actually healthy for the Clintons and for a potential Clinton
to get it out of the way.
For this reason, you know, asked and answered. Inoculation is the best medicine in American politics. So even though we're all, you know, we cannot resist a good Monica Lewinsky story and reliving it and reliving it and reliving it. There's only so many times we're going to be able to sit around this table and do that.
From your LinkedIn
on her fourth piece in Vanity Fair, perhaps we won't be talking about it. So I think it's healthy for a Clinton presidential to have this discussion now.
Let me just satisfy everyone at the table that Republicans will have plenty more to talk about when it comes to Hillary. There's Benghazi, her relationship with Goldman Sachs, her State Department record. I mean, there's plenty to go after. But Ruth, be honest with me. It seems as if there is a bubble around Hillary. Liberals are very cagey. There's a whole list of things you cannot bring up when it comes to Hillary Clinton. Her past is one of them.
I've never gotten that list, Essie.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's in my spam.
You can't bring up Benghazi. We're over that. It was 2 years ago, dude. You can't bring up her past scandals. It was the 90s. I mean, it really reeks of insecurity. This is a woman who who I think can defend herself.
She totally can defend herself, but honestly, I don't know what list you're talking about. If I had an interview with Hillary Clinton, would not be scared of bringing up anything.
You'd ask. I mean, this stuff is fair game, right?
Actually,
this is part of her history.
I think there are a lot. I think there are a lot more things that are a lot more important to ask about than some of the things that you had on your list. But one question that I would ask Hillary Clinton right now is, what do you say? You were quoted by Diane Blair as calling her a narcissistic Looney Tune. What do you think? She's had this piece in Vanity Fair. You may not have read it, but surely you've heard about it. What do you think about it? And I think it would actually...
I'd like to see you ask her that.
I would like to see me ask her that, too.
Yeah. If she's watching, you have an invitation.
Let me bring you into this. We've gotten this a little bit in the first block. I just want to bring you back. Listen, we got a big new article out there. Everybody's talking about this now. Do you think there's anything about this scandal that disqualifies Hillary Clinton from being president of the United States? In other words, she is the injured party. There was a man and a woman who had an affair. Does anything about that disqualify her from being president from your point of view?
You know, I think that she has a lot to answer for. I mean, I think there's a lot of things about Hillary Clinton that disqualifies her for president. I don't know if it's this particular scandal. But you know, there's a really important point here that I just don't want to miss.
Sure.
And that is, there is an injured party here. Monica Lewinsky, she says that it was essential, and it was, but she is still a very injured party, and the left has never, ever gone out of their way to say they're sorry for what they did to her. But I would just point out that, you know, there are people to look to. She does need to get out there. She does need to move on. But I would point to Donna Rice Hughes. Remember the Gary Hart scandal from the 80s? Donna Rice Hughes was caught in a scandal in her late 20s or mid-20s, and spent the rest of her life, she became a Christian, and she spent the rest of her life fighting against child pornography. Right. She's a hero. There is a path forward for her, and there's a path forward for us to deal with that.
Well, first of all, I think that's a very important point, and Monica Lewinsky has said that she wants to help against bullying and this kind of stuff. But you did point out that people owe her an apology, maybe on the left.
Yes.
But do you think that people on the right, people like Ken Starr and others who really used her as a political weapon, owe her an apology?
I don't know that he used her. I think what happened was the direct result of the president lying under oath. I mean, I was here for this. And we can go back and refight that whole thing if you guys want to. I was here for that, and most of you were too.
All right.
But the bottom line is the left treated, and the Clinton machine treated her horribly.
The bottom line is she is a victim, and she was mistreated to some extent by both sides.
I think we can all agree with that.
There you
all
go.
right, stay here. We want you at home to weigh in on today's Fireback question. Does Monica Lewinsky speaking out help or hurt Hillary's 2016 ambitions? Tweet help or hurt using hashtag Crossfire. We'll have the results after the break. We also have the outrages of the day. I'm outraged because some of Hollywood's biggest stars, though properly outraged, are also quite naive.